Good morning. My name is Jeff Brown. I've been the chair of the Technical Steering Committee now just a little over 4 years. And it is my distinct pleasure to announce that introduce our newly elected TSC chair, Jeff Scheel. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Jeff is going to give us he's going to spend some time and talk a little bit about himself. Introduce himself a little better. He's going to talk about what we've done in the TSC and where we hope to be going. So, again, congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you, sir. Before you go, whoa. Mr. Talek, do you have something you'd like to say to Jeff?
You have got to be kidding me.
Surprise?
Yeah. I figured you would just want to tell me you're fired and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I've always had nightmares of standing between the two Jeffs. Inside IBM, a lot of times we have good Jeff and bad Jeff. And
guess which one's which?
I'm not going to say who's who here, but I want to take a few minutes really to recognize Jeff. Jeff has been a fixture in the OpenPOWER Foundation since its charter. In fact, he's helped create the charter. We're talking 2012, in the closet with Brad and others, and others, and working with our founding members to put together the OpenPOWER Foundation. In addition to that, he defined the Technical Steering Committee responsibilities. He scoped it, defined it, was elected as the Technical Steering Committee chairman. He served that since August of 2013 till today, so 4.5 years. Remarkable impact and leadership. He served admirably on the board of directors during that time. So we really miss Jeff. So on behalf of the OpenPOWER board of directors, we created a first ever award. We're going to call it the OpenPOWER All-Stars Award.
Oh, wow.
And that's for you. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you. Now you get a hug.
All right, on to bad Jeff. Oh, I gave it away.
Okay.
Here, Jeff, take your box. So it travels.
Thanks.
So Jeff's no stranger either. Jeff was also a part of the chartering of the OpenPOWER Foundation. So it's really going into really good hands. When Brad talked about the open software stack, or open firmware stack, open BMC, Hugh mentioned it as well. Jeff was the lead strategist of that. And not only that, he's also our work group chairman for the system software work group. So he's been with us along the way from the beginning. So with that, I'd like to present to you the title of OpenPOWER TSC chairman. Present you my hand of good luck and congratulations. I know you do a fine job.
All right. I feel a little bit like Leno following Carson. I think the bar's been set a little high here, but certainly let me say it's a wonderful opportunity. I'm looking forward to what we're going to do here. I think Brian's covered mostly my background here. I would simplify it to one additional thought. Beyond helping with early OpenPOWER Foundation work, I was probably the crazy guy inside IBM doing Linux on Power that really enabled where we are today. So while Brad's excited about the hardware ecosystem and what we've created here, I get excited and get the chills over the software ecosystem that we built on top of OpenPOWER as well. Little bit of review and a little bit of history. Where does the TSC fit in here? Not nearly as cool as Moira's discussion of all the great things they're doing with OpenPOWER here, but just a little bit of history. Where does the Technical Steering Committee fit? Of course, the foundation is about open collaboration, performance, all of those good things. But the TSC is really about blending that vision from the board of directors into all of the working groups and making sure that we're executing and accomplishing really good things. So we are the glue. The Technical Steering Committee is the glue that holds together all of the work groups and all of the good deliverables that we've had. So if we look at how 2017 went, pretty incredible year of work products that came out of all of our various work groups. I would be remiss if I didn't call out a few of these. Probably most exciting is we developed version 2 of the OpenPOWER Ready criteria, which says now vendors, partners, folks like yourself can qualify OpenPOWER ready components and take those forward. Recently approved at the work group level, went through the review, headed off in final form to the TSC and board. So, I mean, you even see that it's footnoted there at the bottom on the left-hand side of the slide. Also in there, a lot of good compliance work. We've had a focus out of our work groups of putting together specifications and test suites to be able to prove compliance. So we're starting to go from talking, are you ready, to are you headed towards compliance at various levels? So that's been a focus for us from the TSC and inside of the work groups. Also associated with Power 9, we have the 25 gig I/O. As Brad was talking about, all of that great memory bus and I/O bus performance coming out, that's fundamentally comes out of the work that's done in the 25 gig I/O work group and will be the foundation for the OpenCAPI work and the protocols sitting on top of it. So wonderful, wonderful work on the left-hand side and plenty of good work in progress. More specifications, more work group notes coming out of all of our environments, and my job as the TSC chair is to keep them moving forward and keep them making good progress. So we've been working over the last couple working meetings of the TSC on what are our goals looking forward, where are we headed. They're marked draft goals. If I were to summarize them, it's about two aspects. We want to drive excitement, and we want to drive participation. We've tried to put those into two buckets. We're thinking about them in two ways. Obviously aspirational, those motivational things we want to do. We're feeling like we need this concept of a moonshot. It'd be nice to use that to try and boost and energize our ecosystem, both hardware and software ecosystem. So our ideas are coming together. Watch us for that. Hopefully we'll come up with something really good there that'll get people enthused to a new level to go with our product announce and continue to grow our ecosystem. Also want to encourage the work and the work group products, continue the work groups to create more work product and do more with the work products we've created as well. So that's sort of a second aspiration for us. Operationally, like to challenge each of the work groups to start thinking about what they could do at a work group level as well to get energized. Identify one sort of exciting project. You know, Brad mentioned OpenBMC as one of our probably greatest successes. I would certainly say that started as an idea. Early on in OpenPOWER, somebody said, maybe we should go work on OpenBMC type firmware. And next thing we know, 2-3 years down the road, everybody's gathered around it, it's growing, and it's a wonderful and vibrant community. Hopefully each of these work groups can find such an activity, be it a specification, be it a work group activity that will enthuse and energize their activities. And we want to contemplate possibly some new things about how we can engage and get credit for all of our activity inside of the ecosystem. And these become great discussions between the TSC, between the board, between all of our work groups. So interesting new thoughts on where we're headed with our goals. Not yet approved, but hey, what are draft goals for but to discuss and see where we can go. If I were to wrap up and summarize what we'd like to do, oh, I guess that's it. I thought there was one more slide in there. Oh, well. With that, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your summit and the rest of our speakers. Yeah.
This is the cutting edge. This is the IBM Power System AC922. This is not your ordinary server. This is faster than a cheetah strapped to a race car that's strapped to a rocket that's strapped to an even bigger rocket. The cutting edge has a built-in accelerator that uses GPUs to crush the heaviest data loads. And with the NVIDIA NVLink, PCIe Gen 4, and OpenCAPI, it could deliver 6 to 9.5 times the bandwidth to those accelerators. The cutting edge is a supercomputer with Power AC922 that has AI processing speeds of 300 petaflops and on the way to exascale. That's about 300 quadrillion calculations per second. The cutting edge is taking your AI to the world's largest buffet of data and challenging it to an eating contest. It boosts AI deep learning framework performance 3.8 times faster than x86, which makes enterprise AI smarter and more powerful than the competition. The cutting edge is for the tech vanguard. They prefer open source platform genius, not cobbled together solutions. They need the cutting edge. They need the new Power System AC922 server built for Linux. The best server for enterprise AI, because anything else won't cut it.